We've worked very hard at making Fabric of a Nation a textbook that helps students think like historians. Most textbooks traditionally just tell students history, and a traditional history class just asks students to repeat it. But the APUS history exam is to help students, to encourage students, and to assess students' ability to think like historians, to interpret documents, to make arguments, and to prove those arguments with those documents. And so what I think we've done pretty successfully is create a textbook that has a consistent flow where the narrative and the documents and the skills are all woven together in such a way that they are scaffolded and the primary sources come just in time in the narrative. So for example, if a student is reading about the Industrial Revolution for a paragraph or two, next will come a document from the Industrial Revolution, maybe a worker talking about their experiences. And then we've incorporated the kinds of questions that historians ask to help students analyze that document. First, they have to be able to identify some of the information in the document. Then they have to be able to describe some of the elements of that document, explain it, and analyze it in such a way that they're actually practicing for the DBQ.
I think Fabric does it effectively because it integrates the two together. As Jason mentioned, they're not set apart. A lot of textbooks have different colored boxes, yellow or green, with documents that are off to the side, or separate workbooks, a handbook for documents or a handbook for skill practice. In Fabric, it's all there in the textbook and it's all integrated so that in module, when we examine the historical narrative, right there we have the documents that extend them. At the end of the module, we will often take those same documents and then use them to build our pedagogy so that students can practice with the documents that they've read, as well as the knowledge that they've gained from the time period and from the module to then work through these historical thinking, reasoning, and writing activities. So it is a seamless, integrated package. And I think that's one of the things that really sets Fabric of a Nation apart.